Evaluate these two. Let's start with A. Okay, there's two ways of doing this. All right, you can find the cube root of both and square it, or you can square both and then find the cube root. Okay, hopefully you can identify which one of these two is way easier to do. Okay, we know the cube root of 8, which is 2. Cube root of 27 is 3. Then we square it, which gives us 4/9. Okay, and that's our final answer. This other way would have taken us a lot longer. Okay, now let's look at part B. Okay, same again. There's two routes that we can go, and cube rooting first, or in this case, square rooting, is definitely easier. We get our number smaller if we're meant to do this in our head, and then we can then make it bigger. Instead of bigger and then smaller is a lot more difficult, okay? But obviously it depends case by case, it depends on the number, okay? But this is here for if it's a non-calc, to show awareness, or just a bit of problem solving here, okay? Because all the maths papers are calculator at A level. Okay, so square root of 225 is 15. Square root of 289, okay? By the way, just on that calculator point, even though all of the A level papers are calculator, okay, stuff like this, this is what does your problem solving. Okay, stuff like this, stuff that you can do mentally. All right, and lots of people say, you know, well, how did they get the answer from there? How do they pluck it out of thin air? But they're not willing to kind of take the time to maybe do some of these questions with non-calculator, which kind of builds that thinking. Okay, so 15 squared. Okay, obviously I can put square root 289 in my calculator and see what it comes out as. All right, but we're not going to do that. Okay, we're going to have a little think of how we can best figure out what this is. Is it going to be 16 squared? Okay, because it's close to 225. No, it's not. Why not? Well, because this will end in a 6, right? Because we've got 6 times 6, 36. Okay, is it 17? Well, 17 squared is, 7 squared is 49. Okay, so that is hopeful. So let's kind of check that here. 17, so 9, 4, 11, 0, 7, 1. Okay, 289, exactly. Okay, so it's 17 squared, and this is plus or minus. We've got to remember our plus and our minus. Okay, now we cube this. Okay, now here is something where I admit, yes, using the calculator, I'm not going to waste your time and do 17 times 17 times 17. Okay, bit tedious, not worth it. This is good to go into your calculator.